The modern dating market resembles a toxic snake pit, and any man, unfortunate enough to have been bitten, will vouch for the truth of this. But there are times when you encounter women and go on dates that truly jolt you on a whole other level. Stories and experiences like this are a revelation in disguise and can help you identify patterns in dating that tell you what to look for and what to avoid. This is what happened recently when I was scrolling through Reddit and reading some hilarious yet revelatory stories of botched dates from men. These stories are bitter, awkward, and sometimes concerning, but I believe they can serve as a great source of guidance for any modern man and give you the tools and tactics you need to get out of any such situation you may find yourself in. Let's not waste any time and get right into these stories. Number 1. This guy here truly dodged a bullet. Instances like these where the lines of consent are blurred are the tightest rope you can walk on. A man comes over to the house of a girl who's already married. There's some sexual tension, but nothing yet has happened between them. The girl and her husband know about this person and are comfortably experimenting with polyamory. They decide to watch a movie together while the girl's husband is upstairs. The girl refuses to escalate further, and then both of them just watch the movie. Sounds simple enough, right? Afterward, the girl asks the guy why he didn't force himself onto her. He was as perplexed as you are, but thankfully made the right decision. Whatever kink or dominance fetish she had, crossing the boundary of consent would have got him in serious trouble and potentially ruined his life. This is a dark one, but the red pill lesson here is pertinent. You can seldom take women completely at their word, and you can never afford to sexually escalate unless given the explicit green signal to do so. Number 2. This one's about girls using you for money, and it's important you listen to it given the economic recession and financial crunch everyone is feeling. Here a guy asks a girl out on a date and picks her up to go see a movie. The girl there pretends to have forgotten her wallet, and so he ends up paying for both their tickets. He doesn't mind and goes along with what she said. It is only later that the mask starts to fall off when she invites him to a bowling alley with her 2 friends, where the guy ends up paying for all their dinner and drinks, including the friends. It finally dawned on him that he was merely being used for money, and politely excused himself to leave and never saw her again. Now, I'm not someone against spending money on a girl, not at all. In fact, in the spirit of chivalry, I would always pay for the first date with a girl I liked. But it's a whole different matter when it becomes a constant nuisance and you're ending up like her walking at TM. Never allow that to happen, and have the self-respect and dignity to simply walk away. Number 3. This story is all too common in the modern dating marketplace, but still a stark reminder of what you're dealing with. Today, most girls you see online are glammed up and filtered versions of their bland original selves. This is one way guys get catfished in online dating and end up disappointed when they see the girl in real life. This guy's date was much heavier than her online pictures made him look, and was a smoker counter to what he was told. In the modern world, it is easier than ever to mask your true self behind a disguise of makeup and filters, and there are certainly many more things about her than you may not even realize several months into dating her. I have even had friends tell me about women that didn't even know had a kid with a previous man until it was many dates in. There are hundreds of things that can be hidden and masked, and unfortunately, a lot of people don't have the decency or respect to be completely upfront and forthcoming about themselves. The only thing you can do is save your time and cut off things with a woman that engages in constant white lies or hides things about her at the expense of your time, energy, and money. Number 4. This next story contains a lesson that was very hard for me to absorb when I first found it out. Here, a young girl invites a guy to a concert only to then run into her ex, who she still has feelings for. The two start to make out right in front of him with complete callousness for his feelings. Her ex still had enough impact on her to ignite her passion and feelings even when she now has another boyfriend. Rollo Tomasi calls it the alpha widow phenomenon, and it's painfully true. Young girls are rarely able to come out of the shell of a previous relationship or the guy that left an imprint on them at a young age. That guy occupies a separate compartment in her heart, and every next relationship is measured by the yardstick of how he made her feel. The red pill lesson here is a brutal and dark one, and it's a lesson that even Andrew Tate has been derided for. The cold fact is, The younger a woman is, the less relationship baggage she is likely to have. This means getting a younger girl who is not as jaded or emotionally drained will likely give you a more fulfilling and happy relationship than getting with a woman that has several guys in her past. Number 5. This one's weirder than it is amusing, but there are still lessons you can draw from it and apply to your own life. It's about girls having terrible manners and not being nuanced or subtle enough to understand social cues. This guy's date was an incessant talker that couldn't give him the space to enter the conversation. Understand that girls like this are obnoxious, and they won't change. They will drain your energy instead of replenishing it, ultimately throwing you off your tracks and disturbing your peace of mind. The dating market you inhabit is full of girls like these. Self-indulgent and self-obsessed, they can't understand that a relationship is about two people, not just one. Unfortunately, most girls I've come across fall somewhere on this spectrum, and there's hardly anything you can do to fix them. Let me give you a simple yardstick here to see if a girl is worth your time and deserves your love, attention, and commitment. If she adds peace to your life and propels you forward in your masculine purpose, she's the one. If not, don't waste your time and just walk away. These real-life stories only scratch the surface of the hellhole that modern dating for men has become. You are battling 10 things at a time and still expected to be a knight in shining armor she can fall for. But nobody said it was easy, especially not in the 21st century. If you're perplexed with the state of relationships and women, don't be. All you need is the right guidance and the discipline to continue working on yourself. For that, this channel will serve as your well of wisdom as you step into the world as a man. So like the video and subscribe to the channel. Share this with your friends and peers and get them in on the modern message of masculinity. There is a lot more content on the way that you can't afford to miss. See you in the next one.